Hi, so we are here today to discuss about conflicts. The conflicts we have at work. All my professional friends are aware of this so-called word called politics or conflict. We both are aware, all are aware, that these two words are part of our day-to-day regime at work. Let me ask you, if you would like to enjoy the work you do every day, I would say everyone will say yes. Please comment. Does the enjoyment means to you having more relaxed workplace, having more fun at work? Right? Okay. So how can we get that more fun at work? Enjoy what we are doing without having the conflicts? That's the question we must ask everyone, because sometimes we feel that these conflicts are not doing anything to us. But let me tell you, you might have not noticed yet, our unconscious mind is trying to support us and trying to help us all the time. Its main purpose is to make us survive. And when any of the conflicts come, it gives us body pains, depressions, loss into the thoughts. You might have seen someone getting lost into the thoughts. You might have seen that people are getting lost into their thoughts. They're thinking something, and because of the thoughts going in their mind, they forget sometime. Oh, where are my keys? Where I kept them? I don't know where I kept them. Let me find. Based on the research, I noticed that we spend around 1.5 hours every day searching for things, searching for objects, searching for knowledge, which we are already aware of. What it will do to you if you don't spend that time or waste that time in searching? Have you ever noticed that hair loss? You might have seen people losing their hair. Did you notice that it could be the reason, that conflicts could be the reason of losing their hair? You might have noticed that people are gain weight or lose weight for no reason. They have not changed their diet, they haven't done anything different. They're still losing their weight, or they gain weight for no reason. I must say that me and my team has experimented all those situations to come to that place, try them to how we can go there and how we can come out from there. When I say experimented, that means we tried how we losing weight, how we can gain weight, how we losing even hair. We tried all of it. Yes, we tried all of them to reproduce it. How can we do it? Do you really want to know why we are losing hair? You may think that, oh no, I'm not losing weight because of that. I'm losing weight because of something else. I'm not eating too much. No. Try to understand, everything happening inside your body is given by someone to you to make you survive. Do you agree to that? I believe yes. You may understand or may know that your mind is helping you out to survive, make you fit, make you survive, and it does whatever it could do to you. Now let me tell you one more thing. When you gain weight, you may think, oh, I'm not eating too much, or when I'm losing hair, I don't say, oh no, I'm not doing anything different. Still you lose weight. You might have seen that you become addicted to something. You might have seen people are drinking too much of coffee at work, smoking too much, getting addicted to drinking. They can't resist themselves. What is that? They are all part of unresolved conflicts they have in them. And when they have these unresolved conflicts, all those things get it added into them. One big thing, which I normally don't say on live, but I must say here, is depression. We may think that depression is not caused by something inside. It's coming from outside. Something happened to us. No. Your mind is giving the depression to you. And what is the reason giving depression to you? The only reason is to keep you out of the conflicts which you are there in. Okay, so what are the reasons of the conflicts? What their impacts? I might not need to tell you in detail, because you are already aware of all those things. What are the impacts coming to because of those conflicts, as I discussed. Now let's discuss about what are the different type of conflicts we may have. at work, when we are at work. You might have noticed that some of the issues around you are giving conflicts within you. We majorly have few common type of conflicts within us. The very common conflict at work is action conflict, the action items assigned to you and to your team. Have you noticed that some people, you assign the task and they are not bothered about it, they're not doing it. On the other hand, the other people are trying to overwhelm the task. They're just doing it because they want to prove they are better than others, which creates conflict not only within team but within you. How would you manage them? How would you manage the situation when people are dragging the situation? They can do it simply, but why they are dragging those things? This may look simple to resolve, but it has major impact on your thoughts and time, and also have a root cause, the cause of the root cause. So this becomes the root cause of the more complex situations, or the complexity it has involved in it. So what it can do to you, let me tell you a time. It's 24th of June, I believe, yes, 2008. I was given a project to manage, and I realized that I don't have enough skills to do that. There are not enough skills I have in team to work on. Sorry, Hindi. Okay, next video will be in Hindi, but I have got so many audience in this group who is not understanding Hindi, so let me stick to English at this time. And definitely Gaurav will come back and will discuss the same thing in Hindi. Definitely we'll come back on that. So sorry about that. Let me continue with English on this, and then I'll come back in Hindi in the next video. So I was discussing about a time when I've been given a project and I didn't have that much of skills to deliver that project. Right. I was wondering, like, how can I deliver this project? I went to my management. I said, oh, we don't have the enough skills to deliver this project. And they simply replied, oh, this is what we have. You can train your team and maybe start working. By the time we will get more resources, hire more resources and give it to you so you can better deliver this. Okay. It was a big project, and everything was on stake from my company, and I took the challenge. Okay, let me try it. So the team composition was like, some of the people were very senior and some of the mediocre and some of the junior resources being given to me, as normally happens, just to bring the cost of the delivery in budget. When we started working on the project, after giving the training, we started assigning the task, and you believe it or not, people started running away from those tasks because it was something new for them. They didn't agree to do it. They didn't accepted the new technology, and they were running around. They were saying, oh, we can't do it. Oh, this is not my cup of tea. And many times I struggled, but there were some of the people who were very keen to do those things. They started taking up this challenge. But why I'm saying, sharing this knowledge, this story with you, or this time with you, is because that time was very crucial for me. Because at that time my brain has developed a back pain in me. And because of that back pain, it was so severe that I have to undergo several tests to understand why this pain is coming. And I need to understand the reason of that pain. When I went through the MRI scan, they said that your L4 and L5 are out of sync. And because of that pain is coming. I said, what? All of a sudden this L4 and L5 become out of sync and they started giving me some pain, because of which I struggled to walk and struggled to do any work, day-to-day activity. It was so bad for me to have that kind of pain. What should I do here? What would you do if you have this kind of pain? Probably you will say, okay, I'll eat some painkillers and be happy and let go my pain, delivering the project, and then we'll think about it. And maybe when doctor said, oh, you need to undergo a surgery, L4, L5, spinal cord surgery. Are you serious? And that surgery, what is the guarantee of that surgery? I'll get recovered? Now there is no guarantee, but this is what happens usually when L4 and L5 are out of sync. We take out some nerves inside and we put it somewhere else, and then blah blah blah, and then I don't know what is gonna happen after that. I was really worried. Okay, anyways, in the same project, as I had few of this very senior member in my team, I expected, or everyone expected, that they will contribute a lot. But no, they were making more chaos because they thought, oh, he's a boy and he's trying to manage us, and then he's trying to give us some task which we are not supposed to do, which he should be doing or other PTA people are doing. We are so senior, why should we do it? We have been into industry for these many years and we shouldn't be doing these kind of things. These are not our work. Our work is to manage something or do something else. And that kind of relationship conflict, the second type of conflict which we are now talking, the relationship conflict, has developed. Another issue in me. I started getting frustrated when I reach home. I was not having only the problem at work because of those relationship issues. I was having problems at home also with kids. I was getting frustrated how to deal with the situations. And the frustration is not ending here. Frustration are even going more and more. Every time I was thinking about it, how to deal with this kind of people, how to do what to do, what should I do here? I was really stuck in that. How should I deal with this kind of situation? You might have come across these kind of problems. They are the normal everyday problem. If not at work, at home. Maybe with work colleagues, maybe with your partner, maybe with your kids. When they don't listen to you and when they don't act the way you want them to act, what happened? You know it. What happened? And what kind of pains, what kind of problems you get? Headache, frustration, all those negative emotions which arise in you, and not only impacting your behavior but also impacting your health. How good it will be if you don't get into that trap ever. Have you ever noticed about it? Have you ever think about it? Okay, imagine a time then when you are having a problem with someone in relationship. You find the commonality between you and them. For example, in that case, how I resolved it is I try to find out where he come from, where did he studied, how he has been married, how many kids he has, what is the age of the kids. And once I get to know there's few common things within him and me. He went to the same college I've been. His kids are approximately of same age as of mine. When we started talking on those lines, all of a sudden his behavior has changed towards me. What was that happening? What is that I did differently than I was doing earlier, which has made this relationship a little better? So I developed the steps, how we can do all those things. And now I am designing a module out of it. Like what are those things can resolve the relationship issues easily, which I am calling a relationship activator system. The system is not only letting us know what are the different personality type humans are, it also let us know why they behave, how they behave, and when they behave something differently, how can we make them behave the way we want them to behave. Picture yourself that you asking someone doing something and they're doing what you're asking them to do. How good do you feel? Not only that, your relationship becomes much better and smooth, and you have a life, a workplace life, which is much easier for you to manage and work in, and you love it, love working. You are not only working just because of money, you are also working because of the passion, and because of that conflicts are not there. After resolving all those conflicts about task assignment, actions which other people are doing, once you resolve your relationship issues with others, you manage all those things. I know there are so many people out in this live seminar also who are already managing these kind of things, but they still managing it traditional way. What I'm trying to tell you here is there is a system which you can follow step by step. and can achieve and resolve all those conflicts, not only at work but in the relation. Okay, let me bring the third conflict, which is very common within us, is the behavior or belief conflict. What is belief and behavior conflict has to do here in at workplace? We grew in a different environment, all of us. We have our own internal representation to process the information. That means one single statement coming to me and to the same person will have a different result output. You might have noticed that I didn't say anything wrong to him. Why he's reacting the way he's reacting? It's weird. I just said have a cup of coffee with me. Why she's reacting the way? Because she grew up in a different environment than yours. Have you ever noticed? Have you ever encountered? The simple small statements has also introduced so many different conflicts with others, and all those conflicts are making you think about what's going wrong here. And when you're thinking too much, you must have noticed it's eating up your time. It's all your time wastage because you are lost in your thoughts all the time. It's impacting your work, the productivity. Do you want to improve the productivity of your team? Yes, I think everyone wants to. Not only the team productivity, but your productivity also. Imagine that you are not thinking about those things. You remember those things what I'm talking about. Those things which keeps coming in your mind and you always about thinking about them. If you're not thinking about them, having no negative emotions in you, what it will do to you. There are many research happened even in MIT Professor Lawrence Susskind. Yeah, I think I'm giving it a right name. If I'm not twisted my tongue here. He has done a lot of research regarding the conflict of the behavior. Why people are having different behavior and what is the different belief system they have. Why, after studying those people, I have also worked on the personality type. What are different personality type human has? Some are introvert, some are extrovert, some are outspoken, some are not. So all those different type of personality, after doing all of research, I come to know there are only 16 different type of personality type which we can group people into. And once we know whom we are talking to, what is their personality type, we can deal the situation differently because we know what is their personality type. Once we know the personality type of the individual we are talking to, you think of it. If you know what this person is thinking, what they are up to, you can readjust your strategy of talking. If you readjust your strategy of talking, imagine what will happen. Maybe your wife is very, very different on some days. But if you know those strategies, what happened those days when she behaved differently? I know which days, you know which days I'm talking about, and when she behaved differently. I don't need to go into detail, but you know how to deal with the situation. If you know those details about those situations, how to deal with those situations, then you know what is going to happen and how your life gonna smoothen up. Give a big thumbs up here if you like this video, and share this video to others, and stay tuned for the next video when we talk about more on the conflict side, how to resolve these conflicts. I'll keep coming to you and sharing my thoughts and the knowledge what I have gained during those experiments which we did as a team with others and with on my own. When I share my physique, like being from 87 kg to turn into 70 kg, and how every day I can change those things. I can start gaining weight or I can start reducing weight just by managing my brain. How I reduce that pain for which doctor asked me to go for a surgery. And there are many more things. The team is continuously working on improving those situations, those problems, working on those situations, how we can deal with it and how we can work on those things. And my team is constantly developing and designing that new thing for you to work on. So you don't have the conflicts. If you don't have the conflicts, imagine the life, how good it's gonna feel, how better it's gonna feel. So during these experiments which I did, I screwed up so many workplaces during the working, but now I know what I'm doing wrong and how to get them back. Do you want to know how you can get back and come out from those conflicts, at least when you are at work, when you are at home, not at work? How those conflict resolution things can help you out becoming a better you, because you are the best, aren't you? Okay, welcome. Thank you for watching all this video, and I'll welcome you in the next video. Stay tuned and we will be discussing more about conflicts. Best of luck. Thank you.